We hope that our caregivers see Maxim as a platform for them to share their gifts and passion to deliver quality care. If the caregiver is having a positive experience with Maxim and sees Maxim as a partner in their quest to deliver the best possible care, we know that the caregiver's interactions with our patients will be enhanced, allowing caregivers to build a long and rewarding relationship with Maxim.
I think what we're doing from a company perspective of enhancing the caregiver experience is we are setting them up for success. Our nurses can come in and have multiple choices of where they want to work. We individualize their experience and set them up successfully with our patients and their families.
So I know that when you are picked for a case and told this is a case for you, it makes you feel very special and very cared about, and therefore you can give better care.
Well, the first thing we're doing is we're actively listening to our caregivers through multiple venues.
The Caregiver Advisory Board gives a voice to the field nurse. They make me feel like my opinion counts as a nurse and as an employee. And they listen to what I say as far as the nurse's needs out in the field.
Maxim takes care of the caregiver so we can take care of the patient.
Maxim has worked to make the personal lives of caregivers better by increasing our benefit programs for them, things like paid time off, things like rewards and recognition programs.
We have our area caregiver of the year, the regional caregiver of the year, and for all of us who had the experience of the caregiver of the year is phenomenal.
Maxim is doing a great job of making our caregivers feel recognized. In the 4 years that I've been here, the programs have definitely been enhanced.
When I'm able to do something that really does make a difference, they recognize it.
But when you see that the people that you work for love us for the work that we do, that is something that is immeasurable.
We have adult to pediatric training, we have ventilator training, really broadening the skill sets of our caregiver and field staff.
Simulation training allows for the caregiver to be in a controlled situation in a clinical lab, utilizing a computerized mannequin that responds to the interventions of the caregiver.
And this gives us the opportunity to really put people in real-life situations and see how they react. We're one of the few home care companies that actually use simulation in their training of their caregivers.
We now have a shadowing program where every nurse who goes to a new case shadows a nurse who's been on the case for a while. And that is taking care of us in order that we can take care of our patients.
Maxim's compliance program and code of conduct, their policies and operating procedures really help our caregivers give a higher level of quality care.
There are a number of folks in the organization that began as an aide that have progressed to RNs. There are certain nurses that began as a field staff member that have come in to be clinical supervisors, promoted to directors of clinical services, and even up to the VP level.
That makes me feel good about being with a company that's not just about them growing, but me growing as well.
I started out as a caregiver with Maxim in the home and ended up winning Maxim's Star Award and then ended up being promoted to an internal clinical supervisor.
Most important reasons why I started working for Maxim was the flexibility of schedule.
Maxim gives me the time that I need to be more than just a nurse. I can be a nurse, I can be a mother, a grandmother.
I love Maxim because of the flexibility. I can take my kids to school, I work during the day, I can pick them up. It's been really flexible.
I have a non-traditional work schedule where I can stay home, and take care of my kids and be with my wife.
They've given me flexibility like I've never had before. They've given me the feeling that I'm a really valuable caregiver.
We're in this business because we care, and it is infused in everything that we do.
I feel privileged to be a part of a company that will endure. I know that they're going to be around for a very long time. I also know that they are making strides. They are working really hard to improve our experience.
I love working for Maxim because it is a family-oriented company. They have great values. Their ethics are excellent.
I see that Maxim realizes the caregivers are really the heart of the whole company.
They're trying to make sure their caregivers are feeling valuable, and we see the difference.
It just makes me want to dedicate myself even more to Maxim and to just spread the word to everybody how outstanding it is just to know that there's a company out there that actually dedicates themselves to their employees the way they do.